It was literally a few days ago that I put out a video about how Disney have a plan to save Star Wars that is going to destroy it. And like clockwork, literally like clockwork, or maybe I wish it was some kind of prophetic stuff as this news came out. Launch that Disney is determined to destroy Star Wars. They want to just completely eradicate it. Because have no fear, Daisy Ridley to reprise role as Rey in new Star Wars film. You're bringing back Rey. Good old Rey Palpatine, understand me, Rey. The character that is, I mean, the thing about it is that Jar Jar is more liked than Rey. That's the only way to put it. Literally more liked than Rey. Nobody likes Rey. Literally nobody likes Rey. Everything that they have done in Star Wars has just been dog shit. That's the only way to put it. Literal dog shit. I remember watching The Force Awakens, and my original thought when I watched Force Awakens, I was like, what the hell is this? I couldn't understand what kind of crap it was. Some people said that they liked it. I was like, nah, this is just terrible. And then the second movie, he didn't know any name. It was an okay. The second movie, I watched like, I think 30 minutes to 45 seconds, 30 minutes or 45 minutes, and I was like, nah, oh God, no, and I was done. And I never watched the last one. It was Rise of Skywalker, whatever. I have to this day never watched that movie, and I never want to. Every report I have heard says it was just terrible, and I could see where that was going. But no, let's bring back the character responsible for ruining that. Let me just be honest. I have nothing against Daisy Ridley. She's like a very nice lady, very lovely and all of that. But I'm just being honest here. Literally honest here. You brought in Rey to pretty much usurp Luke Skywalker. It didn't work. You spent three movies and God alone knows how much money, finishing that off, and now you're just bringing her back to what? Throw more dirt and finish burying in the franchise? Lord have mercy. But let's get into this because there's a lot to cover in this. The Star Wars, good thing that they put it in inverted commas. Movie future just came into sharper focus. Daisy Ridley's Rey will be the center of the first Star Wars feature film since 2019's The Rise of Skywalker. Or should have been The Rise of Skywalker. I mean, it's since 2019, and this is what you're coming back with. Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy, yes, the woman who was responsible for it, right? Now, rumor has it Kathleen Kennedy is on her way out the door over at Lucasfilm, but she has to make sure that she finishes destroy this franchise before she goes. She ain't playing, drunk or she ain't playing. Run around telling everybody in the force is female now. Well, yes, look at how the female is doing on. Announced at Star Wars celebration in London on Friday, Shamin Obed Chinoy, Miss Marvel, with her, oh my God, worked on Miss Marvel. A show that is, to this day, the lowest rated Disney Plus Marvel series ever. Lowest we watched, nobody even watched it. And this is what you're doing, okay. A script by Stephen Knight, Peaky Blinders. The film follows the events of Rise of Skywalker and will focus on Rey as she builds a new Jedi Order. Okay, you know what? You know what's great? I think, honestly, if she's building a new Jedi Order, I should probably start a Sith Order. I think maybe I should start a Sith Order. And let's be clear, we're not going to be going with the dark side and the Force and all of that. No. This is going to be a Sith Order with a difference. We're going to be the good guys this time, right? No more of those red lightsabers and things. Nah. We all getting some really cool black lightsabers, kind of like the dark saber. Yeah, we getting that. Understand? We even gonna have some dark cloaks with some red patterns on it. Yes, I'm stealing the Akatsuki's idea. I don't care. And we're gonna go in there and properly rebuild the Jedi Order. Not this crap. If you wanna join up, let me know. We could move with that. The project marks several major milestones for the franchise. Obed Chinoy is listen to this part very carefully. Yeah? Obed Chinoy is the first woman and the first person of color to direct a Star Wars movie. Yes, that's important. The first woman and the first person of color to direct a Star Wars movie. I mean, God forbid she be qualified or good. No. As long as she's a woman and a woman of color, that makes her extremely competent to do it. Let's see what she's done. The Pakistani filmmaker who won 2 Academy Awards for documentary short in 2011 for Saving Face and in 2015 for A Girl in the River, The Price of Forgiveness. And she most recently directed 2 episodes of Ms. Marvel for Disney+. So this Obed Chinoy, her only claim to fame that they've mentioned in this article here is that she has done some documentary shorts, right? And she directed 2 episodes of Ms. Marvel for Disney+. A show that had such few viewership because nobody was watching it. This is who you're putting to direct this movie. Well, considering that you're putting Rail on his back, that's probably going to be the best you could get. Understand me? That's probably going to be the best you could get. We also go on here. It's just exciting. Jon Favreau told Variety after the panel, I always find it really satisfying, encouraging when you have 2 people come through Star Wars, come back to Star Wars, and shows you how strong that community is and how big of a bond you develop here, because people are turning away from it, but short, there's a bond. For Daisy to come back and be part of where this is going, I'm excited to see where all at that what happens there. Getting to this point has been bumpier and successful, navigating an asteroid field for Lucasfilm. Knight stepped in to write the film after the original screenwriters Damon Lindelof with HBO Watchmen. You remember that god-awful Watchmen series that he did? I mean, he turned Dr. Manhattan black and tried to make it into some kind of thing it wasn't. It just didn't make any sense. You understand me? It really didn't make any sense. And they talk about how they left and all of that. Okay, and then we had Wonder Woman director Patty Jenkins wanted to do something. She wanted to do some Star Wars Rogue Squadron, and that didn't work out. So basically, Rey is coming back. But that's not the only thing that is happening when it comes to Star Wars, right? They have some new movies from James Mangold, David Filoni in the works. Now, let me get to this part here where what James Mangold said. Right. I want to read this for you, and because this is exactly what James Mangold said. So listen to how stupid this sounds. Mangold described his project as a biblical epic that would look at the origins of the Force and be set 25,000 years before any of the timelines and stories told by the movies and shows so far. Yeah, so you could mess it up at the beginning so then we can move forward, right? So what he had to say, when I first started talking to Kathy about doing one of these pictures, what occurred to me was thinking about what kind of genre of movie within Star Wars I wanted to do. And I thought about a biblical epic, like a 10 Commandments about the dawning of the Force. Where did the Force come from? When did we discover it? When did we learn how to use it? So, you're basically saying you want to do a kind of biblical take on it. Okay. Because apparently you figured that that's never been done. Let's look at that for a moment. Now, Anakin Skywalker was the chosen one. he was supposed to lead, he was supposed to bring balance to the force and all of that. He basically ended up becoming the devil. His son, Luke, basically just a normal guy. I think he has to rise to an epic level. Kind of like, kind of like being chosen, kind of like Moses being chosen, like 10 commandments to do that, to bring balance to the force. He had to go back, learn the ways of it, all that thing. That sounds very biblical to me. All these movies have led up to that. So you acting like, you've never told a story before, there's some big biblical thing. Doesn't make any sense, because if you really look at Star Wars, it does have kind of a biblical tale about it. That's sort of the whole thing in regards to it. So this is what I'm talking about. Disney is determined to destroy Star Wars, and they don't care what they have to do. They are determined to get this done. You think that was one? No, they also talk about this Acolyte movie that they wanted to do for the longest while. This information here from CBR. The Acolyte was pitched as Frozen meets Kill Bill. Who in God's name have ever said to you that we want a Star Wars movie that is like Frozen meets Kill Bill? I mean, the last set of Star Wars movies that they did with good old Rey in it, they basically took everything that was beautiful about the lightsaber battles and turned it into just a bunch of cave people swinging clubs. That's it. Would you think that's all they're going to do? No. These kind of people that Disney is aiming to really reach out to are people like these. This article here, Star Wars Reylo fans demand Adam Driver return with Daisy Ridley. Now, there were these people, these so-called stars, these so-called shippers, who actually wanted Adam Driver to leave his, I think it was his wife or fiancé or whatever, to leave her to get together with Daisy Ridley. I mean, in real life, they wanted him to leave the woman he was with to get together with her. Then it was some kind of, spread some kind of rumors online or something like that. I'm not sure, I'm not really for it, but that's, bits and pieces I've heard about. That's what they were doing. These are the people that Disney are trying to appeal to with this kind of madness. People who want to break up people's happy lives in order to just send two people together to satisfy their own twisted logic in their mind. This is what they're doing. So this is what we're getting. Rey is coming back, a character so disliked that all her merchandise, all her toys that they are sitting on shelves collecting dust because nobody's buying them. You understand me? The last 3 movies that they did, I think it was Force Awakens, something Jedi, something, and then we had Rise of Skywalker or whatever, where we found out that it have good old REY PALPATINE, all this nonsense and all of this crap, was so disliked. It turned off so many people. Every project that Disney has done in regards to Star Wars is disliked. Kenobi was a complete and utter disaster. You understand me? The Mandalorian is a joke. Nobody's watching Andor because nobody cares. And you want to promote some Acolyte that's supposed to be some cross between Frozen and Kill Bill, and then appeal to a bunch of weirdos who want Kylo Ren and Rey together in real life. So they want to break up the people that they're with together. What kind of madness is that? Disney is determined to destroy themselves with this craziness, and this is where they're going, and this is the kind of hit that they're putting on. So that's the people. Rey is coming back, and it's not going to be a ray of sunshine at all. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, try to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Rey's coming back. Take care.